Welcome to the Lakers News Today channel. Take the opportunity to leave that like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go to today's news.
Imagine the scene: LeBron James and Stephen Curry wearing the same Lakers jersey. An idea that might initially seem like a distant dream, but has recently gained traction among fans and analysts. Both continue to play at an incredible level, even after their 30s, and the possibility of seeing them together is indeed fascinating. Of course, executing such a trade would be a true challenge. The Golden State Warriors, Curry's current team, would demand substantial compensation from the Lakers, who don't have many attractive trade assets. But what if a complex trade involving 4 teams could open this door? Eric Pincus, an NBA insider from Bleacher Report, suggested an intriguing scenario. In the proposal, the Lakers would receive Stephen Curry, Daron Sharpe from the Nets, Wendell Moore Jr. from the Pistons, and a $3.9 million trade exception for Jalen Hood-Schifino. In return, the Warriors would get Austin Reaves from the Lakers, Ben Simmons from the Nets, and unprotected first-round picks from 2029 and 2031 from the Lakers, along with a $2.4 million trade exception. The Nets would receive D'Angelo Russell, Rui Hachimura, Gabe Vincent, and Jalen Hood-Schifino from the Lakers, along with trade exceptions of $23.3 million from Simmons and $2.0 million from Dennis Schroeder. Finally, the Pistons would be compensated with Dennis Schroeder from the Nets, Christian Wood from the Lakers, second-round picks, and $4 million from the Lakers. This trade could be a significant gamble for the Lakers. Having Curry alongside LeBron James would be a combination of offensive power and experience, with Curry bringing his unique three-point shooting ability to complement the offensive philosophy of the new coach, J.J. Redick. Additionally, Sharpe could add a physical presence in the paint, something the team needs. However, the trade comes with risks. The Lakers would have to give up many valuable assets, including their starting backcourt and important complementary pieces like Rui Hachimura and Christian Wood. The team would end up with a thinner roster, with fewer backup guards and reduced depth. The need to fill the remaining roster with veterans on minimum contracts, like Sadie Osman or Markelle Fultz, could put the team in a delicate position regarding depth and future flexibility. Moreover, with the new stringent salary cap rules and the advanced age of Curry and LeBron, the trade could leave the Lakers in a precarious situation if they don't get the expected performance from the two stars. The limited draft capital and lack of promising young players to rebuild could further complicate the scenario if the window of opportunity with James and Curry closes quickly. Ultimately, the proposal might be a grand dream, but it's a trade that the Lakers would need to carefully reconsider, weighing the risks and benefits for their long-term future. The idea of bringing LeBron James and Stephen Curry together in Los Angeles certainly stirs up a whirlwind of emotions among fans. The prospect of seeing two of the greatest talents in basketball history playing together is irresistible, but it's essential to consider the implications of such a move. The Lakers have a long history of creating super teams, and Curry's return could mark a new era of success for the team. The combination of Curry's offensive genius with LeBron's versatility could redefine the standard of excellence in the NBA. Adding Curry would not only boost the Lakers' three-point shooting capability, but also provide LeBron with a partner who can alleviate pressure and expand offensive space. Curry could fit perfectly into J.J. Redick's offensive philosophy, bringing a new dynamic to the team. On the other hand, this trade would also represent a significant risk. The cost of acquiring Curry would mean losing several key players and future assets. Austin Reaves, Ben Simmons, and the first-round picks are valuable pieces that can help shape the team's future. The absence of Hachimura and Wood, who play critical roles on the roster, would leave a significant gap. Additionally, the Lakers' roster depth would be seriously compromised. With fewer backup options and a greater reliance on minimum contract veterans, the team could face serious challenges, especially if injuries arise or young talents like Christie and Connect fail to meet expectations. The need to improvise to fill gaps and deal with a stricter salary cap could make the season more challenging than anticipated. The new NBA salary cap structure also adds an extra layer of complexity. The stricter rules make it harder to build and maintain competitive rosters, especially when making such a significant trade. With Curry and LeBron already nearing 36 and 40 years old, respectively, the time to fully capitalize on this combination is limited. The risk of a sudden drop in performance from the two stars could negatively impact the team, making the trade a high-risk move. Therefore, while the idea of bringing LeBron James and Stephen Curry together is tempting and offers spectacular potential, it comes with significant challenges. The Lakers would need to carefully consider whether the price to pay, both in terms of current and future players, justifies the immediate gain. The desire to create a super team must be balanced with a need to ensure a solid and sustainable foundation for the future. The proposed trade, while fascinating, could be a double-edged sword, requiring a thorough analysis of the long-term implications for the franchise. As a Lakers fan, the idea of uniting LeBron James and Stephen Curry in Los Angeles is incredibly exciting. Both are basketball giants, and having them on the same team would be an unmatched spectacle. The prospect of seeing Curry with his unique three-point shooting ability alongside LeBron with his versatility and court vision is something that could transform the Lakers into an almost unbeatable team. However, even with all the enthusiasm, it's crucial to weigh the negative aspects of this trade. The cost of acquiring Curry would be extremely high, not only in terms of current players like Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, and Christian Wood, but also in the draft picks we'd be willing to part with. These assets are crucial for the team's balance, both now and in the future. The loss of roster depth is a particularly concerning point. Having a team made up mostly of stars and veterans on minimum contracts could leave the Lakers vulnerable to injuries and performance issues. The lack of reserve options and the need to fill the roster with veterans could negatively impact the team's consistency throughout the season. Furthermore, with an increasingly restrictive salary cap and the advanced ages of Curry and LeBron, there is a significant risk that the combination might not produce the expected results. If one or both experience a drop in performance, the team could face immense difficulties, especially considering the lack of assets and promising young players to rebuild with in the future. In summary, while the idea of joining LeBron and Curry is a tempting fantasy and offers exciting potential, I would personally find it risky to commit so much of the team's future to a high-risk move. As a Lakers fan, I would be thrilled to see this magical combination in action, but I would also recognize the need for a careful analysis of whether the cost is worth it. Balancing the opportunity for short-term gains with maintaining a solid foundation for the future is crucial for building a championship team in the long run.